Okay, here we are, ladies and gentlemen. The time is 9:41 a.m. and this is the first leg of the journey from Fitzwilliam train station to Doncaster, and then we're going to change and go from Doncaster to London. Here we go.
We will shortly be arriving at Doncaster. This is Doncaster. Change here for London, Scotland and other national local destinations. Doncaster.
8 is the 10:15 Millennium Azuma service to Leeds.
So I know exactly what you're thinking. I thought this was a vlog about Tanzania, about Africa. What are you doing? Show me Doncaster. Well, I just thought to start with I'd show you a bit of real, true Yorkshire culture.
Passengers who just joined us, this is the 10:19 LNER service to London King's Cross. We'll be calling at Peterborough and then arriving into London King's Cross at 12 noon.
I'm on the train to London. It's 10:21. ETA in London King's Cross is about midday, noon. And good news, that means no more Doncaster footage. We finished. I did find out some interesting information on the train. I was doing some research about Tanzania. I haven't done much research sort of leading up to this trip, but I was watching a few videos and I found out 3 interesting facts. Number 1, Freddie Mercury was actually born in Tanzania. He was born in Zanzibar, Tanzania. Number 2, there is a tribe in Tanzania called the Hihi tribe. Number 3, in Tanzania it's illegal to kill animals and kill elephants, so often when elephants are being pests, what people will do is get a condom, fill the condom with chili powder and throw it at the elephant to scare it away. Here he is, here's the main man. How you feeling?
Yeah, excited, man.
We've made it. C3 bus coming in, our saviour. We take this bus.
Earl's Court.
30 minutes, Earl's Court, C3, take this bus, then we take the tube altogether, 70 minutes, 80 minutes travel to take us to the airport. Here we go.
Just go to Earl's Court.
Yeah.
C3 to Earl's Court Tesco. The next bus stop is closed. The next bus stop is closed.
What's it? This is Terminal 2, yeah?
Over there? Oh, we're going to go back down. I don't know. I don't know if we're going the right way. We're going up and then we might have to go back down because that's Terminal 2 over there. But this is Heathrow Airport in London. Got a big, what's this? What is that? Bit of a feature. The Queen's Terminal 2. Oh, also Terminal 2. There we go. We're in the right spot. It's 6:45 p.m. We got straight through and no problems at all, really easy. And now all we've got to do is wait for our flight. Our flight will start to board in about 2 hours from London to Addis Ababa. Let me check 1 second. Addis Ababa, the capital of Ethiopia. Alright, so Ben,
Here we go.
I was just wondering, why have you come on this trip?
Oh, Jordan, that's a great question. Yeah, a number of reasons really. I think firstly for the challenge, it's something I've always wanted to do, so it's been on my bucket list for a number of years now. And then we were sort of in Dublin last year and we decided to go ahead and do it. So that's like the challenge aspect of it, but then also on a personal note, my dad passed away from cancer last year, so I wanted to do something in his memory and raise money for charity. So raising money for a great charity, Yorkshire Cancer Research, who do a lot of amazing work in the Yorkshire area with cancer sufferers. So yeah, doing that for my dad. So yeah, a number of reasons really. So that, yeah, for the charity, but also kind of myself, and it's something I want to achieve. I've done a few hikes in the past. So I've done the National 3 Peaks in the UK, which I really enjoyed. I did the Yorkshire 3 Peaks, which again I found a lot of great fun. So I wanted to carry on doing more treks and step it up a notch. so let's do the biggest one in Africa. Are we recording that one?
We are recording.
Awesome. So Jordan, question one, the same one that you asked me. Why are you doing this trek?
Let me have a drink.
Yeah, all good stories start with beer.
Got a splash. All good stories start with a beer, and this story also started with a beer because we planned this. Initially, we had the initial stages of planning in Ireland last year, in Dublin, over a pint of Guinness. So, yeah, I'm just keeping that tradition alive. Also, we're going to be climbing soon, so I don't want to drink too... We can't drink then, so I'm getting all the drinking in now.
Nice.
Why am I here? So, yeah, same reason, some similar reasons to you. I want a challenge. I want to do something... I love travelling, but also I think the best way to travel is have an intention behind why you're going somewhere. So having the intention of coming to Tanzania to climb the mountain, I think it's a really good anchoring point. And yeah, the main reason is I want to raise money for charity and raise money for Samaritans, and I want to do something to remember my dad who passed away. And I think by going to one of the highest points on earth, somehow that might make me feel a bit more connected with my dad as well. You know, something spiritual in that, like you're so high up, so there's that real connection to the deceased. It's kind of a weird way of looking at it, but I've been thinking about that recently, and so when I get to the summit, that's definitely going to be on my mind. And so also doing something really cool like this with a friend from school you've known for a long time, there's something really special about that. It's a bonding thing, you know, and you only live once and life's short. 2 cliches, but it's true. So I think coming and doing this now is the best time. We had the time, we were able to do it, you know, we were lucky enough to be able to do it, so why not? What's the point in waiting? Let's do it now while we're young and fit and we have time.
Absolutely.
Yeah. You feel ready for it?
I think I feel ready physically, so I've been training for a few months now, just doing a lot of gym work, going on a lot of hikes, a lot of runs and stuff, just getting physically fit, so I'm probably as fit as I've ever been. I guess the one thing that's a bit of an unknown is the altitude, so I don't know how that's going to affect me. Hopefully my body sort of deals with it, but we'll wait and see.
I was going to say, what are you most apprehensive about? Would it be the altitude or more about our baggage not arriving?
Yeah, you probably mentioned both of them, to be fair. Yeah, probably them two. Step one is get the bags tomorrow. I feel like if they don't turn up, the whole trip could be a bit of a nightmare. But yeah, as soon as we get there, I think it's just the altitude really. I think I've got the determination myself, I'm sure you have as well, to get to the top, but you know, medically, if it's not safe, then if the guys say no, then you obviously can't do it, so I'm sure we will be fine. Yeah, what are you most worried about then? Is there anything that you're a little bit apprehensive about or concerns you at all?
Not really worried. The one thing that I'm a little bit apprehensive about is my boots. Maybe I'll lose some toenails or something, or maybe I'll get some blisters. That's one thing, you know. I try and take good care of my feet, and it might be a bit of a struggle to keep my feet in good nick whilst on this trek. I've been thinking about that. I've got some good socks. You've got some little plasters and bandages, so I'm hoping that that's not a problem. We'll see. Some compedes, yeah. So my feet, that's the biggest worry, I'd say. Is there any sort of moment or anything you're specifically excited about on the trip as a whole, the hike, or perhaps afterwards?
Yeah, I think just to see it really, to see Tanzania as a country as well. I mean, we were just chatting a few minutes ago, probably not going to get a chance to see the real Tanzania too much, because obviously we're doing the trek and then we're sort of straight into the safari, which I guess good class is the real Tanzania, but what I mean is like seeing how the people live and seeing the culture and stuff. But any opportunity we get to see that would be really cool as well. Yeah, the safari, just to see lions, elephants, zebras in their natural habitat is like an amazing thing, and yeah, it's a really cool thing we're doing. I'm feeling really lucky, so all of it. Nice. Yeah, and then looking into the second week as well in the safari, we must be really excited to see the animals in their natural habitat.
Yeah, I'm excited to see wildebeest. Apparently there's that migration. Yeah. So big migration, lots of wildebeest. The biggest migration of the year in Africa, I think, of any species. So there's a big wildebeest migration. Happens all throughout July, so we might get to see that firsthand, and that's going to be incredibly special. Yeah, and lions, obviously seeing lions close up. Lions are amazing. Lions are so cool. I feel like they're king of the jungle for a reason. You know, so I'm really excited to see them. Yeah. Also hippos as well. I didn't realise hippos were as dangerous. I only found out yesterday. I knew they were dangerous, but I didn't realise how dangerous they were. And it's kind of cool being up close to such a dangerous animal.
What have you been doing to train for the trek then? Like, what's the preparation look like?
I've just been keeping fit generally, really. I've never been up to altitude. I know you've been up to high altitude, about 5,000 meters. I've never been up to high altitude, so I've done no training for that whatsoever. But I've been doing a bit of jogging, bit of gym, bit of rowing, bit of this, bit of that, keeping fit, eating well. Yeah, that's it really, just general fitness. I've been going on walks and runs recently, but I don't know. I cope well under pressure. So I ran a marathon a few years ago, and it was the same thing. I didn't really properly train for it. I just sort of kept myself in good nick, and I managed to finish it. So I'm confident. Yeah. One last question, and this will come back to you, right? So if you could ask yourself one question, Ben from the future, once he's finished the hike, what would you ask him? What would you ask Ben from the future who's just finished the hike?
Fantastic question.
And then you'll have to answer it once we finish the hike.
I'd probably ask, what was the hardest moment on the trek? What was your low point? And that'd be it. Because there always is one. And I'm interested to see when that is and what it looks like.
Coming soon.
Yeah. If you had to ask yourself a question for you in 3 weeks' time, once you've completed the trek and completed the safari as well, what would you ask?
Do you have the high of climbing mountains? Are you addicted? Do you want to go and climb other big mountains? Or are you done? Was that it? Are you like, I've done that one, that's enough for me, no thank you? Or are you in the mood to go and tackle Everest, Denali, the other big ones? You know, what do you think about that? Have you caught the bug?
Yeah,
Have you caught the bug?
What a way to finish. What do I press?
That red one.